Hello, class. Once again, this is Teacher Sheila, your English teacher. Today, we are going to study about perfect aspects of verbs for English 5, Quarter 2, Week 3. This video contains information published by the Department of Education in line with MELC. We do not assert ownership on the material being used. What you need to know. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to identify the perfect aspects of verbs, compose clear and coherent sentences using appropriate grammatical structures, perfect aspects of verbs, and show tactfulness when communicating with others. Before we start, let's have a simple recall on the past lesson. Fill in the blanks with the correct progressive aspects of the verbs inside the parentheses. Number 1, I blanked in class when my brother passed by. Number 2, Bimbo blanked a movie while reading from the pages of a book. Number 3, according to the news, the weather blanked better soon. Number 4, politeness blanked to the speaker with attention. And number 5, since my sister is away, nobody blanked me when I got home. Now, what is new? Talk about what has happened during the enhanced community quarantine. Complete the following sentences below. Number 1, my mother had blank. Number 2, I had blank. Number 3, our family had blank. Number 4, we had blank. And for number 5, our community had blank. What you know? Directions. Read the sentence carefully or the sentences carefully. Write on your paper the correct perfect tense of the verb. Number 1, the little boy has finally blanked how to catch a ball. A dropped, B dropped, C drops, C dropping. Number 2, this old camera hasn't been blank for years. A used, B used, C uses, D using. Number 3, the school bell has blank. Let's go. A ring, B rung, C ringing, D rings. Number 4, his dog had blank 2 weeks ago. He was very sad. A died, B died, C dies, D dying. Number 5, look, somebody had blanked the windows open. A leave, B left, C leaving, and D leaves. Number 6, the dog will have blank at our visitors before I opened the gate. A. Bark. B. Barks. C. Bark. C. Barking. Number 7. The flowers I planted will have blank in before the rain season. Letter A, grow. Letter B, grows. Letter C, grew. Letter D, growing. Number 8. He has blanked many good things several times in the past. Letter A, expected. B, expects. C, expects. C, expecting. Number 9. The people will have blank him fix his garden by the time he gets stronger. A, help. B, helped. C, helps. D, helping. Number 10. He had just blanked the seed when his mother arrived. A, plant. B, planted. C, plants. And letter D, planting. Now, let's move on to what's in. Study the open-ended sentences about what has happened during the enhanced community quarantine given by the learners or you have given in what is new. What verbs are used in the sentences? How are the actions in the sentence expressed? What values gained when you are with your family? How about those members of the family who were locked down in other places? What is it? Now, let's watch a short video clip about perfect aspects of verbs. The perfect aspects of verbs shows an action that happened at an indefinite time. So, we have the tense, the form, and examples. For the tense, present tense, form, we have has or have plus past participle form of the verb. I, you, they have decided. That is an example. For he, she, it has decided. Examples. John have decided to stay at home during the enhanced community quarantine. He has decided to stay at home during the enhanced community quarantine. For past tense, form, had plus past participle form of the verb. Examples. John had decided to stay at home during the enhanced community quarantine. For future tense, form, will or shall have plus past participle form of the verb. Examples. He will have decided to stay at home during the enhanced community quarantine. Now, let's move on to activity 1. Answer each question with a sentence that uses a verb in the present perfect aspect. Example. Where has your family lived since 2015? Answer. My family has lived in Imo City since 2015. Now, here's items 1 to 5. Number 1. What have you eaten since this morning? Number 2. What have your classmates done since this morning? Number 3. For almost 3 months, what has the government done during the COVID-19 pandemic? Number 4. What has your mathematics teacher already taught you? And number 5. Have you already eaten your breakfast? For activity 2, tell whether the underlined tense is in present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect. Use a separate sheet of paper. Number 1. She will have studied in University of the Philippines in college. Number 2. He has eaten chicken every day for a month. Number 3. My pet cat has slept the entire day. Number 4. The learners had worked hard in class. And number 5. My mother will have earned another degree from Cavite State University. Activity 3. Complete the sentences using the correct present perfect form of the verb in parentheses. Number 1. Danilo blank Mario already. Number 2. Both of them blank to school together for 2 years. Number 3. He blank often blank to the city. Number 4. The children blank to complete the portfolio after the project. Number 5. He blank not blank the plane yet. Let's move on now to what's more. Tina is going to work in the park. Help Tina follow her work timetable by completing her activities with the correct future perfect verb form. And what you can do. Rewrite the present perfect tenses or sentences in the past perfect tense. Number 1. Homer has just visited his grandparents in the province. Number 2. The vendors have just sold 3 baskets of fruit. Number 3. Marius' number of puzzles has reached 100 in the last 2 years. Number 4. I have already solved the problem in mathematics. And number 5. They have eaten their breakfast with relish. Now, what else you can do? Fill in the blanks with has or have. Number 1. Carlo blank never been to the circus since he was a little boy. Number 2. At the circus, the acrobats blank tumbled out for a few minutes. Number 3. The woman and man acrobats blank never fallen off the wire since they have joined the team. Number 4. Carlo blank enjoyed what he has seen. And number 5. Danilo blank invited both the father and the son. What you have learned? How is the perfect aspect of verbs formed in the present tense, past tense, and future tense? Now, forming the perfect aspect. The perfect aspect is formed using a form of the auxiliary verb have and the past participle. For example, we have the perfect aspect, completed aspect, and the example, we have past perfect tense, I had gone, present perfect tense, I have gone, and future perfect tense, I will have gone. Now, what you can achieve. Answer the questions below in the past present perfect aspect. Use a time marker in each sentence. Example, are Aunt Nina and Kay returning home now? Yes, okay. So answer no. They have just returned home. So do items 1 to 5. That's all for now. See you next time.